Alright, so this video is just gonna be for me. Maybe someday we'll share this story, but for now I just want this to be for me and Dylan. So, he had his first ever, since we've been together, neurology appointment. Let's see what the date was of that. November 19th. So, we went to Muskegon. Oh, sorry, I just got a text. Okay. We went to Muskegon and saw the doctor, Dr. Shimmy. Well, we really liked him. We laughed. And it was just an amazing appointment. I got to pray for Dylan. Get emotional, just starting to talk about it. Got to pray over him out loud for the first time ever in the car before we went in. And I just asked God to give the doctor wisdom, to give us peace and strength, and to heal Dylan. But if it's not his will to heal him right now, just to give him peace and strength through whatever diagnosis he gets. So, and that morning, before we went to the appointment, I felt, so it's been this thing where we really want children, but they wouldn't be safe, maybe around Dylan because of his seizures and stuff. So it was like just waiting and waiting and waiting until he made an appointment to start figuring this out, to make him safer. And I just felt God saying, try now. Just trust me that we hadn't even gone to the appointment yet. I felt God saying, just start trying. Make a family, like have a family, and trust in me that I will provide and that I will keep you all safe. And yeah, so we started trying. I mean, this was only a couple weeks ago, and then I got my period, so nothing happening yet, but we're gonna keep trying after that. And yeah, we just really want a little family, so, or a big family. I kind of want a lot of kids, so we'll see if it's God's will, whatever his will is. Just making sure she's okay out there. She wants to just lay in the snow. She doesn't want to come in here. So yeah, I'm praying about it a lot, because I would love a family. So if God's willing. Yeah, it's scary thinking about how are we going to provide, but that's the thing about God. He will provide for you. And that could mean like somebody supporting you, or it could mean bills getting taken care of, or it could mean us being smarter with our money and finances, so we have that little extra money we can put towards something else. So the Lord will provide. But yeah, that's the beginning of my little pregnancy, trying to get pregnant journey. So, okay, I just got home. It is Wednesday, March 11th, and we had 2 really nice days. Like yesterday, after work and chores, and I was home and I vacuumed and I cooked food and fed the animals and everything, I went for a mile run, and it was really nice out. I mean, it was a little cloudy and colder than it was Monday. Monday was really nice. It was really sunny. I was actually working on the fencing in my tank top. It was so warm. But now, today, you see all that snow falling? No. But anyways, I just got home from chores and everything. I cooked up sweet peas food, so it's cooling down right now. And then, so I know in one of my last videos I talked about we were trying to get pregnant, and I thought maybe I was because my blood sugars were just abnormally like low and good. Turns out I was not. But today I came home and felt some cramping, and it's like way earlier than when my period would start, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that, and we'll see. but I'm just going to, it's been a few months now, we've kind of been trying, and I didn't realize the timing was such a big deal for this, to get pregnant. And it feels like it's never like the perfect time. There's always something you can fix, there's always something you can work on in your marriage, there's always something you need to change, or like our house has a lot of things we want to fix and work on, always some projects and whatnot, but I'm just relying on God's timing for this, while also doing a lot of work on myself and my communication and everything with Dylan. And we've made a lot of changes this year, a lot of changes. So I'm hopeful that I will be, but if I'm not, then it's not the right time, and God has something better planned. So, and I fully believe that, and I fully trust God for what his plans are for me. I know they're good. So we shall see, and hopefully I'll have an update for you. A good update, either way. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, hello. Another update. There goes Sweet Pea down the stairs. She went upstairs to grab her toy. She hasn't had that toy all day. She must have been missing it. Home now from work and chores. So I had that one day where I filmed and told you about where I thought it was some implantation cramping and a little bit of spotting. And I still believe that is true because my period has not started. So if it doesn't start by next week, then I'll take a test and we will see. But I'm going to film my Creative Memories unboxing. Obviously this is going to be separate. This, I don't know when I would make this public if it turns out I am actually pregnant. I would like to film my journey and my experience with pregnancy, with type 1 diabetes, and just, have a record of what I went through, how my blood sugars were, what kind of different settings I had to have my insulin on, for my basal insulin and my fast acting. So we'll see. I would like to film all that, but we shall see. So I'm going to film my Creative Memories unboxing, and that video will be up long before you ever see these clips. So I'm going to set that up. Okay, good morning. So Dylan is working a couple hours this morning. I think in my last clip I talked about some implantation, like cramping and bleeding. And today it is, I think it's the 20th, March 20th. So normally my period was started like 18th or around then. So it is only a couple days after that, but on the 18th I got some cramping that felt like period cramping, but I wasn't bleeding or anything. It lasted quite a while in the morning, and that kind of went away. And then last night I got some more cramping, so I was like, okay, maybe my period's gonna start, we'll see. But it didn't. So I am going to take a test and see what it says. I have been treating it, like my body and my blood sugars, like I am in early pregnancy, just in case, just to be safe. So my time, my percentage in range, let's see here. I just had to put a new sensor on this morning, so I still have a few minutes until it starts reading. So 89%, That's pretty good. There was one night where my sugars went really high and my sensor actually didn't wake me up, so they were high for quite a few hours, which is frustrating, but you know, I try and keep an eye on it pretty good. It's like 8 minutes until, oh, 7 minutes. 7 minutes until it'll be ready. So I am gonna take this and see what it says, and then see, this is the thing. I don't know if I want to do it by myself or if I should have Dylan with me, if he would want to do it with me. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I don't know. We do have an important appointment today at 1. It's MRI of his brain. So, and he has to do it with and without contrast. And he said the contrast kind of like doesn't make him feel that good. So I don't want to like do all this when he's not feeling good. But let me think about it. I've been thinking about it all morning, but now I'm just like, I'm not sure. So we'll see. Next time you see me, it'll either be by myself after the test and see what the test says, or it'll be with Dylan. I'm kind of leaning towards doing it with Dylan, maybe this morning. So we will see. Okay, it is the next day. We didn't film our reaction to the test. Dylan didn't want to be on camera, and that's fine, but I wanted to show you guys this. Pregnant. I kind of knew it just from the symptoms and stuff I was having. At least I knew it. But now it's like more official. So I just got up and like showered and I'm making breakfast, and I went to bed really early. It's not even 8 o'clock yet and I'm already like exhausted. But I have things I need to do today, so I'm gonna do that, have a good breakfast, stay hydrated. Yeah, maybe I can take you guys along. Alright, just got to the barn. I don't know what Knight was doing. If he was laying there or it looked like he was laying there, but then he like jumped up and started running around. It is quite windy, so I think they're feeling a little bit yep, there he goes. He just took off. I think they're feeling a little bit spunky. But hopefully he's being careful because there might be some ice under there still. Kind of gets insulated under all the snow and newer sometimes. But looks like he's shedding out a little bit. We'll see how his coat sheds this year. Compared to last year, it seemed like he kind of held on to it a little bit too long last year, but we'll see. Her chest needs to be brushed out again. She's got a bunch of little tufts trying to come out, and her chin too. Her belly a little bit. Sometimes he goes sprinting by her, but it doesn't look like he's going to this time. He might if he runs behind her. He sped up a little bit. But, hi buddy. Yeah, we're at the barn now. It's a little bit windier than I thought it was going to be. I think it's supposed to rain today. It's almost 40 degrees, so I'm going to try and do these chores kind of quick. I'm here with Sweet Pea. I did some thrifting this morning. I'll try and remember to show you guys what I got. I got this big area rug, a 5x7 I think, for $25. It was nice and clean, still looked really great, so that was a good deal instead of buying one for 60, 70, 80, 90, however much they charge. So that'll be nice. And I found some maternity pants, some jeans at Walmart. They're extra large and extra extra large. I have no idea how they'll fit me or if they'll fit at all, but they were only $3 each, so instead of $23. So I was gonna get them either way, and if they don't fit me, I'll give them to somebody. So, and then I thrifted some baby clothes, just some neutral colored ones, because obviously we don't know yet what we're gonna have. So yeah, just some earthy colors, which are my favorite anyway. So I'm gonna do these chores and head back home and yeah, do some more chores probably. So, let's go. Okay, I did not film chores. It was too windy and cold. I want to try and get out of there before it starts raining. There's been a lot of people sick at work, and I got a little bit of a sinus thing. It started last week, I think, and just my throat kind of hurt a little bit. But then my nose has also been a little bit more stuffy and runny than normal. So I did not want to be out there when it started raining. And my sugars say they're going down a little bit, so I have some gummies with me. I have lots of emergency snacks with me these days. I've been noticing I have actually been getting more hungry throughout the day. And I had tuna packets for a while, but I knew that was a little not recommended to eat those multiple times a week. So I picked up the same type of thing, but in chicken and pink salmon, because I know pink salmon is supposed to be really good for you. And I think Sweet Pea wants some too. But I also have emergency gummies. I got a 40 pack. There's this place in Scottville called the West Shore Market, and they have like bulk food, bulk baking stuff. They also have like discounted groceries. And this, I mean, these are good. Oh well, I guess it says March 13th, best of use by March 13th, but I mean, they're still good. I got a 40 pack of these for $5.30 or something, and usually you can only get a 6-pack for that much. It doesn't use any artificial dyes or anything, is what it says on there, so that's good for me. Sorry, usually I can eat those faster, but they're a little bit cold and a little bit harder and chewier. But I think I'm just gonna eat four gummies. My sugars say about 79 going down, so I don't need like too many carbs, but I don't want them to get too low. So I also notice when they are low now, or even around 80, I feel like maybe they're a bit lower than that now. I think it just hits me a little bit harder. Oh, and it was weird yesterday. I fell asleep. I've been falling asleep for about 6 or 7, like just for like a little nap, I tell myself, but then I end up just actually going to bed. But I woke up, I think I was only sleeping for about an hour, and I woke up and I felt really strange, like really shaky. Thought my sugars were crashing for sure. They weren't. They're around 100, 120. So they were like perfect, but yeah. I think my body was just working overtime, trying to, you know, build that little baby in there. So I just gotta be extra careful, be really on top of my sugars. And I am only 4 weeks right now. 4 weeks, like a few days. But I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot to think about. I have to be very careful. My blood sugars and everything. So I'm gonna eat 2 more gummies, and we're gonna head home and I rest for a little bit, do some cleaning. I'll try to remember to show you those clothes later. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Okay, we're in the bathroom. I have laundry hanging up all over because I had to bring everything to the laundromat to wash because our washer broke again. I'm gonna do a few loads of dryer stuff. But I wanted to show you guys, I just got done with the workout. Did I say that? 20-minute, as many reps as possible. It was 30-second movement. So I did toe taps on the dumbbell, then 4 dumbbell bent over rows, 6 push-ups, and 8 air squats. And you just keep repeating that for 20 minutes. I got 13 rounds. Did not feel my best, but that's okay. Okay, here's the baby clothes I got. Just little neutrals, just for fun. I mean, this is a 6-month one, but I just wanted to do it for fun. Okay, so there's one. These are all from Goodwill. Little green one. This little one. Adorable. These little pants. They're so cute. They're little Old Navy pants. 6 to 12 months. I know this is way in the future, but I feel like time's gonna go by really fast. And like I said, this is for fun. Another little neutral one. Got a little more texture, a little pocket. If you can hear Dylan swearing in the background, he's playing video games. Little mittens. Little onesie, look at the little elephant. Another little elastic bottom. And then these are the jeans I got from Walmart. They were $3. They're little maternity ones. I'll have to try one of the pairs on and see if they're gonna fit. My sister said they're probably gonna be way too big for me, but you never know. So they were $23. And I got it for $30. That's crazy. I got an extra large, which is a size 14 to, what did it say? Oh, 16 to 18. So yeah, they might be too big, but oh well, it's fine. So yeah, that's what I got. I'm gonna continue working on the laundry because I've got lots of stuff hanging around in my bathroom. Oh, my hair's crazy right now. That's what I get for working out. But I'm gonna do laundry, and then I think I'm going to eat something, and I gotta drink a bunch more water since I just worked out. And then I'll probably rest for a little bit, or maybe I'll mop the floors. I don't know yet. We'll see. Okay. Okay, hello. I just got home. Left work early today because our washer stopped working again this weekend. I don't know if I talked about that or not. So I got a hold of the maintenance guy, and he said he's actually in Free Soil today. So after that job, he could come here. So I said, great. I will leave work around 12:30, and I'll be here around 1. So hopefully he'll show up in like a half hour or so, or a little earlier whenever he's done. But take a look at that, see if we can get it fixed. Our washer was just broken a couple months ago, so it's been kind of expensive and frustrating, but I mean, it's nice to have a working washer, so we'll see. But I'm going to have some lunch, I think. So I got some pink salmon and chicken packets, because those are like super easy to bring to work when I feel hungry. I can just open that and get a spoon and just eat those real quick. So I'm gonna have chicken or salmon. I think I'm gonna do salmon today. I'm gonna have that with half of an avocado, and then drink some more water because I haven't really been drinking enough today. And I think I'm gonna do a quick vacuum down here while I'm waiting, and just some like of my regular stuff that I do every day after work and chores. I'll just get it done now because I don't know how long he's gonna be here working on the washer, and then I'll still have to go do chores after that. So I might as well get it done now. The animals are over there. I'm feeling a little tired right now, but I mean, that is going to be normal, I've heard. So I'm just gonna try and do some stuff, and then maybe I'll just kind of relax while he's here working on the washer. So yeah, that's my update. Happy Monday. Alright, I'm having a quick lunch. I have a little rice cake down there, which I just started eating. Just for like something salty and crunchy, but a little bit healthier than like chips. And then I have avocado and pink salmon on top. And I did take 2 units, which is probably too much, but we'll see what the rice cake does. I also have like fruit and stuff I could eat if I do start crashing. And the maintenance guy is on his way, so I'm gonna try and eat this quick and then get ready for him. Alright, update. He stopped by, he said it's the control board of the washer. It's a pressure sensor that went out in it, and apparently you have to buy like the whole board to replace. So he was really nice, and he said, like, you guys can do this yourself if you order the part. It's really easy. You just unplug all these wires that have a specific shape so you can't get them mixed up, and take these 2 screws out and you can just replace it. And he even sent me, I asked him to send me the link of the part that he was going to order from Sears Direct, I think it's called. So he did that even, so I ordered the part, $283, but my washer it's a stackable, so it's not like I can get rid of the washer and just buy a new one and start fresh, because then where would I put the dryer? And where would I put the new washer? Like, it's a stackable, so if one goes out, I gotta fix it. I can't just replace it. So that should be here within a week. I'll just go to the laundromat again this weekend to do washing by hand. That's fine. And then we'll replace that, and hopefully that'll get going. I didn't have time to vacuum or anything. I just had time to eat lunch really quick. So I'm gonna go do chores now, and then when I get back, I'll vacuum, and I have to make her some patties for her food, because I do homemade food for her. And my blood sugars are 131 right now, so that rice cake, and I had a bite of chocolate, which was probably why. So the bite of chocolate's probably raising my blood sugars, but we'll see what they get to on our way to the barn. I'm gonna share a cheese stick and a little bit of an apple with Sweet Pea in the car, because that's what we always do. We just take a couple bites of apple each and then give the rest to the horses. Yeah, go do chores, come home, do more chores, and hopefully do a little workout and rest. But alright, let's go. Chores are done. It's kind of windy and cold out, so I didn't film. But I'm gonna head home now. My sugars kind of went straight up on the way here and while we were here. Let's see what they're at now. 158-ish. Alright, hopefully I'll get down a little bit as we head home.